So fingers crossed.
So no, he's not doing it.
Mum is pissed off.
Very.
Farmer drama. Hey guys, I bought a zoo. I'm only joking. I did not buy a zoo, but I did buy 14 acres of land in Northern Ireland to build my very own zoo slash animal sanctuary. It is going to be an animal sanctuary, but I feel like the word zoo makes it sound kind of cooler. And can I just add a little side note? This is one of my first ever YouTube videos. All of this grass, it belongs to moi. I know it sounds very silly because I'm telling you, oh, I've bought a zoo, I'm building a zoo, but all you can see is grass. But I want to take you around and kind of show you and explain this next part of my life, this next chapter. So I'm sure most of you guys have come from my TikTok channel or my Instagram, where I've posted my animals for a good few years now. You understand my passion for animals and that I definitely love animals, but I feel like on TikTok it's been hard to get the message across, if that makes sense. I've wanted to do more for animals for a very long time. I've wanted to work with animals my whole entire life. And I think when I was younger, it's very exciting having all of these exotic pets, but as time's gone on and as I've got older and I've learned a lot more about animals, I've actually come to realize that there is so much more I can do with animals. And I'm in a very blessed position that I can actually post on. Oh my goodness, look at this big mushroom. Hold on. Very big, very fertile ground. I'm blessed enough to be able to actually post on social media and call it a job. And by doing that, I've made a good amount of money. I'm not a multi-millionaire, but I've made a good amount of money. And when I was kind of deciding, well, what am I going to do with this money that I've earned? I want to keep working with animals, but I want some kind of investment. I think the best thing for me was to buy this land and be able to actually say, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to live my dream and build my very own animal sanctuary. If you ask anybody who I've known when I was younger, like my mum, my sister, my dad, my peers in school, they will all say that I wanted to build a zoo when I was younger. And the fact that I now have 14 acres of beautiful green land to build my very own animal sanctuary on is such a blessing, and I cannot wait to show you. And I'm actually going to give you a little tour of the land. It's not going to look like anything crazy right now because it is literally just grass, but we have a porter cabin arriving tonight, which I'll make sure to show you. I'll include it at some point in this video. It's like this big cabin, and they have to bring this big lorry and crane. They have to bring an actual crane to put this cabin on the land, but it's just so I can sit in there in the daytime. As you know, I live in the UK and it's an extremely rainy, miserable place sometimes. It's never miserable for me because I have my animals, but when it gets too rainy, I'm not going to be able to be outside. I'm going to be in that cabin with my pet goats. So yeah, let me give you guys a tour. I have just ran up the field and I'm at the entrance, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you everything. Okay guys, so randomly in the middle of filming my video, the delivery man turned up with the cabin, and apparently it's far too big to get up this lane. The unit alone, so the crane and the van and everything, is 22 tons. Yeah, 22 tons. And we've somehow got to get it through this little thing. So Mum, how do you feel about the situation that's occurring today?
Well, I think they should have told you beforehand. We did say this.
Mum is pissed off.
Very.
Ooh. Okay guys, so as you can see, the porter cabin is here and it is massive. I've got no clue how we're gonna get it on, but we're gonna try our best. It's very big, so wish us luck. Farmer drama. Okay guys, so we've now arrived at a farmer's yard because he has the equipment to help us get it onto our land. So fingers crossed.
So no, he's not doing it. Well, he's saying that he's not doing it tomorrow, no.
Okay guys, so mid-tour of my animal sanctuary, my mum turned up and then the cabin turned up, and then we just had a big argument with the cabin seller because he can't get it on the land, and now we've settled it. It was like a bloody reality show.
3 hours later.
We ended up in a right pickle there. It's about 3 hours later now. There's no cabin, as you can see. There will be a cabin tomorrow morning, first thing. But there's no cabin. We had a fallout with the guy who was delivering the cabin because they couldn't get it onto the land. and then we sorted it, we negotiated, everything is good. So the cabin's coming tomorrow morning, but that did just take up 3 hours of my time. So I think it's time for me to get on with my tour for you guys. Woo! So I'm currently on our lane, and our lane goes a lot further back than this, but I'm not gonna show you because I don't want people finding out where it is. But basically, see right here, up there, it's full of mud. So just imagine, this is full of mud. What we need to do is we need to get about 16 ton of gravel, slam it down on here, make a nice pretty lane, and then I want like a cool gate here with a sign that says the name of the sanctuary, which I haven't actually decided. And now I'm actually on the land. First of all, I would love to show you the beautiful views if I can zoom in over there. But my plan is to have 5 Airbnbs right here, all set up nicely on like concrete foundations, and then we could have like little wooden cabins, or maybe like renovated container homes like right here. Just imagine you have one here, then one here, then one here, one here, and one here. And then if you stand on top of your home, like maybe we'll have ladders up them, you can look out over there. And then over here, I plan on just having like a little office area, just like little indoor area. The cabin, of course, I think should go there. Right here, this little pit, I kind of want to have for my goats, because it's got like little hurdles and stuff already. It would be great for goats. And then I want to leave this area half bare. I think, well no, not bare actually. Over here I want to have a fruit, like an apple orchard. Apple orchard. And then we walk down onto the main area of the land, which is where the animals are going to be. Okay, so that's the first field which I showed you there. And maybe in this area we'll have more fruit, or maybe some pigs. Like this is super marshy, so it'd be good to have pigs or something here. Okay, and now you walk up here. Ooh, this will obviously all be opened up and made to look pretty. Now you walk up here, you are on the main part of the land, and it doesn't look that big on camera, but it is forking huge. Look at how far away those cows are. So this is where animal kingdom shall be. I would love to put more hedges around here. I like how hedgehogs can go and live in them and stuff, because I do want to focus on that. I want to focus on the wild animals too, and that's why it's so nice that there's this forest here, because, you know, we'll be able to bird watch. There'll be foxes and little squirrels and hares and all sorts of animals, badgers. So I'm super excited for all of the wildlife here. Over here, we'd like to have meerkat kingdom, like a huge meerkat enclosure, wooden panels along the side, and then glass here, so you can have a complete view. And I love how private it is for them here. Near the meerkats, I'm really hoping to get some wallabies, and I think for wallabies they would need about an acre. So just imagine if we had like big wallaby thing here. Should we have mini Australia? Like this whole area could be Australia. We'll put lots of sand down to dry out the grass, because it is a little marshy. Then over here I might have like agricultural animals, because I'm obviously going to be focusing heavily on animal rescue. So it's going to be really important that a lot of agricultural animals don't have homes, unfortunately, because they don't have a place in the food chain. They're not useful to farmers, but they're also, no one wants them as pets. So I want like an agricultural rescue area for sure. Then I do want a wildlife area, so probably around here, if you guys can see. Along here, I would love to have like a wildlife rehabilitation area where they're then released back into the wild once they're feeling much better. For example, wild foxes and stuff. We could have a whole little section here, and it almost looks like, hold on, I can really envision it, because see the way there's no shrubs on this area of grass? It almost looks like I can see it right here. Wildlife rehabilitation unit. Perfect. And I have like chickens and geese and stuff running around, but you know who we do have to watch when it comes to chickens and geese? We need to watch our friend Pongo, my baby fox cub. And I do actually think I have a very, very exciting announcement for you all regarding a new animal friend in my next video. So stay tuned for that. Little plug for my next video. We have a new animal arriving. And there's a lot to talk you through, and I'm sure plans are going to change all the time. There are so many different animals we're gonna have here, because at the end of the day, it's not just about the animals I want, it's about the animals that need me, you know? I'm sure I will have animals that I do want, but it is also about animals that need help. So when they come, they come. That's a little tour for you guys. You've seen it now, right? So when I'm walking around in my videos, you have a little visual map. There shall be lots more to come, and I'm very excited to show everything to you guys. So thank you for being patient with me. I know I've been going along about buying my land for a while now, but it's now officially mine. Okay, I'm worn out, very worn out, but I love you all very much. Thank you for bearing with me, and more importantly, thank you for watching this video, and I shall see you very soon. I think I'm gonna do weekly YouTube videos. So yeah, bye.